Iris of the Iris Show Girl Iris back again in another video. If you are new here, ways, or if you are old here, show them how we do. Show them how we do in the comment section below. And that's so. Sorry. Let's be serious. Let's take that introduction again. Hi, Iris of the Iris Show Girl Iris back again in another video. If you are new here, ways, or if you are old here, show them how we do in the comment section below. And that's so. Period. Okay, so you are very much welcome to your very first episode of Let's Talk About Shifts. On this segment, you're going to be having all the difficult conversations, all the difficult conversations about relationships, romantic or not, You're going to love it here, So, talking about difficult conversations, we are going to be talking about whether or not it is very normal to be in love with more than one person at the same time. If you ask me the same question, my answer is going to be yes. Yes. It's very normal, completely normal to be in love with multiple people at the same time. Alright, so I'm going to tell you all the reasons why this is absolutely very normal. Reason number one is attraction is biological. What do I mean by attraction is biological? So as usual, I have everything written right here. So in other words, you don't really have control over who you get attracted to or who attracts you. Most often the heart wants what it wants. That's why God tells us to guard our hearts. The heart can do a lot. You can't even start to imagine them. So while one person can appeal to certain aspects of our desire, someone else can appeal to another entirely different part of our desire. So for example, Adwa's sense of humor, welcoming voice, and beauty appeals to you so much you can't even imagine a day without her. Abena, on the other hand, is a homely girl. She cares for you and all of that. And that is also something that draws you to Abena all the time. Now, these are all qualities that you want or that appeal to parts of you that are found in different people. So you see why it is very normal to get attracted or for different people to attract you or get your attention at the same time. All right. My point number two is we are capable of liking many people at the same time. So you have 5 friends that you like so much at the same time, and that's very normal, right? You love all members of your family. Well, no, you know what I mean. Yeah, but then you like multiple people in your family, you love them. Yeah. And so what makes you think that it is abnormal to fall in love with different people at the same time? The same way your heart is capable of loving all of these people at the same time, your family and all of that, it's the same way that it is very normal to fall in love with multiple people at the same time. So I don't know if you got that, but you love your sister, you love your brother, you love your mom, you love your dad, you love your cousins with one heart. So it is very normal for you to use that same heart go to love Kwesi, to love how do I say it? Yeah, to love Kwesi, to love Kwabeda, to love James. You get it, like that. So if our hearts were not capable if our heart was not capable of loving different people at the same time or at even different times, you wouldn't have an ex. Stop looking at me like that. You don't have an ex, because it will mean that once you broke off with your ex, your heart cannot love another person. So the heart, whether it is now at the same time happening or it's happening at different times, the heart itself is capable of loving different people. That is why it is very normal for you to fall in love with multiple people at the same time. Capish? All right. My point number 3 is love is not straightforward. So 1 + 1 in Ghana is 2. It's the same in Germany, it's the same in Japan, it's the same in China. It's the same in the United States of America. Okay, all right, good. Now that we have established that, is love the same? Nope. Otherwise, we'll not have love languages. You get what I'm trying to say? So love is complicated. It's not straightforward. It's not like something that you can just say this is love. Okay, so it can come and go. It can be strong at one point. It can be weak at another. Okay, so for these reasons, you cannot say that your heart is capable of loving only one person. Okay, it is not. So because the heart is not straightforward like that, it can like Ajwa Menu. Can love like AC. It can love Ama. You cannot do anything about it, okay? Well, you can do something about it, and we're talking about that shortly, okay? All right. Don't mind me. Okay, so now that I've given you all of these reasons, my number one reason was what? Love is biological. Attraction is biological, okay? You cannot do anything about it. It's a natural thing. 2, our hearts, or we are capable of liking or loving different people at the same time, okay? The same way you're able to love your mom, your dad, whatever at the same time, is the same way your heart can love different people at the same time, right? Number 3 is love is not straightforward, okay? All right, so now that we have established the fact that you have not committed any grave sin by falling in love with different people at the same time, I know. The question is, what do I do? What do you do? Yes, you need to ask yourself that question, because you're in love with 5 people. Do you want to marry all of them? Stop looking at me like that. You cannot be in love with all of them at the same time decide to date all of them, at the same time marry all of them. No, let's be serious. Okay, all right. So now that you have accepted and established the fact that you are in love with 2, 3, 4, 5 people, okay, which is very normal. Now the question is, what do you do, or what do you have to do? And that will be what we'll be discussing in my next episode. Like I mentioned, this is just an introduction, and this is just to tell you about what we'll be discussing in the next few weeks, okay? So I know this is a very difficult conversation, but I know that you laugh that I'm talking about this, because I'm talking about your case. You can thank me later. You can thank me by sharing this video, okay? Alright, so that's it for today, my loves. Do not forget to like if you enjoyed this video, comment if you can relate, and share it to someone who needs to know that it is absolutely normal to fall in love with more than one person at the same time. That's it for today. I'll see you guys in another video shortly. Bye.